Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, back again today with another video. And today's video is Patrick Mahomes fantasy football player profile for 2019. But before I start the video, I'd like to ask if you would please click the subscribe button down below or at the bottom right corner of your screen. Please click the like button, and also please leave a comment so that you can tell me anything about the video that you enjoyed. Also, follow my Twitter that's on the screen at Notorious Fantasy, which is also my Twitter. So let's begin. In 2017, he was selected as pick number 10 in the 2017 NFL Draft, and the Chiefs traded up to get him, so they saw talent in Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, he rides the pine all season until Week 17, where Alex Smith is rested for the playoffs because they made the playoffs. In that one game, Mahomes put up a okay game, putting up 284 yards with one interception, with zero touchdowns. But that game, the Chiefs ended up beating the Broncos, who were terrible that season. In the 2018 season, his ADP was 118th off the board, which is an eighth pick in round 10, the eighth pick in round 10. He made himself the 15th quarterback coming off the board. Finished as quarterback number 1 in 6-point passing touchdowns and 4-point passing touchdown leagues. He did this by scoring 26.1 fantasy points per game in 4-point and 32 fantasy points per game in 6-point passing touchdown leagues. And that's pretty crazy. He had 0 games below 15 fantasy points in 4-point passing touchdown leagues. He had 15 out of his 16 games were over 20 points in 4-point passing touchdown leagues, which is unheard of. Pretty godlike. He had 3 30-plus point games in 4 passing touchdown leagues. He threw for over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Now, to put this into perspective, only 13 guys have ever thrown 50 touchdowns in a season, or over 40 in a season, I believe. That's just a whole nother thing. There's only a few guys who have ever thrown 50 touchdowns in the NFL ever. So these are great numbers. He was also a solid runner. He ran for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is just an all-around a great season, an MVP candidate season. In 2019 season prediction. So now I think this year he's going to throw for about 4,500 yards, definitely above 4,000 yards. Now I don't think he's going to get those 40 touchdowns because only one guy has ever repeated throwing 40 touchdowns after throwing above 40. He's going to get 38 plus, so I think he's going to get close. Tyreek Hill's suspension is a maximum of 4 games as of now, which I don't necessarily know is true. We don't know for sure, so that can definitely decrease his touchdowns and yards because Tyreek Hill was obviously someone he targeted heavily. Having someone who can run as fast as Tyreek Hill and can be as open as Tyreek Hill is definitely going to hurt him not having that for 4 games or maybe even more. I think he's going to also rush for probably 200 yards and a touchdown, maybe even more. I think he's going to finish as the quarterback 1, but it's close this time. Last time, he absolutely blew the second guy out of the water, the quarterback 2. He's definitely going to finish top 5 at that position. Unless he gets hurt, there's about a 100% chance he finishes top 5, top 4. He's definitely for sure going to finish in the top 5. And then, is his ADP worth it? Now, he's currently going at pick 29, which is the round 3, pick 5 in a 12-team league now. Do you want to pay that price? This means his ADP is the number 1 quarterback, like I think he will be. In round 3, the value is pretty much, in my opinion, just too high for a 1 quarterback league. I would be willing to take him in like the 4th or the 5th round, but that early in the 3rd round, where you can get other guys around him, other running backs, other receivers that are good, I don't think you need to do it. You do not need a number 1 quarterback to win fantasy. Well, you do need like a top 12 quarterback week in and week out, but you don't necessarily need to have the number 1 guy to win. And I've seen plenty of leagues, the guys who had Patrick Mahomes didn't end up winning. So it's definitely not key to success, except for in a 2 quarterback league where it obviously would be. While he will likely finish at the quarterback 1 or top 5 QB, his draft capital is definitely too high, like I said, while other key positions are still there. In the 3rd round, there's still guys like Kerryon Johnson, Josh Jacobs, and even in some leagues, T.Y. Hilton, Keenan Allen are going to be there. Guys that'll help you win week in and week out at a position that is more scarce, especially in the running back situation. He's Securing a top wide receiver or running back is more valuable to your team than a quarterback that you can find on the waiver wire each week that will put up similar production. What I mean by that is if you stream perfectly and you get that guy off the waiver wire that's going to be good at the quarterback position, he'll pretty much be just as worth it as drafting Patrick Mahomes this early. He's going to be just as good as not just as good, but probably going to finish top 12 every week, and that's all you need for your quarterback in a 4 point or 6 point quarterback league when the running backs and receivers do so good. Obviously, you might lose a week where Patrick Mahomes puts up 50 points, but you can't really project that happening. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you clicked that subscribe button. Please click that. It would really mean a lot so that you can see all the videos I post every single day. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.